Hello, hello, my wonderful tribe. Welcome to another show here with you, Coach Vanda Martin. And today, oh my gosh, I have such a special treat for you. An amazing coach, an amazing guy that I'm going to let him say hello here. And I wanted to read to you his amazing bio, because today I want you to watch this whole interview, take a lot of notes, because I promise you, you're going to get a lot of wisdom, a lot of great strategies. Hello, Jeff.
Vanda, it is my privilege and pleasure to be here with you. My hometown girl. I'm from one of your hometowns, so good to be here with you this afternoon. You're such a vibrant energy.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. It's our honor and pleasure to have you here with us. And thank you for taking time of your busy schedule. And you do such a great job out there in the world, and I appreciate you. So give me a second. I just want to share here with my beautiful tribe here your great bio, because some of you guys might know you, but some of you guys don't know Jeff, and he is amazing. So listen to this. Jeffery Combs is a renowned author, speaker, success and addiction coach who specializes in letting go. Jeffery started his coaching corporation, Golden Mastermind Seminars, in 1998. And since then, he has coached over 17,000 people. Amazing, Jeff. Since then, he also helped them with the one-on-ones, over 70,000 hours of coaching. Amazing, amazing. Their areas of expertise includes marketing, sales, free enterprise, substance abuse, codependence, dysfunctional families, low self-esteem, anxiety, anger, and debt. Wow, you really help a lot of people here, right? Jeffery also has published 5 books, and 2 of them bestsellers. So excited, I want to know all about it. He also delivered over 1,000 keynote speeches and has been featured on Fox, ABC, CBS, Lifetime, as well as other media publications, magazines, and all. So Jeffery, welcome to our show. Thank you for being here again. And before I ask, of course, you know me, I wrote some great questions here because I want to pick your brain and get a lot of your wisdom, energy. But before I go there, tell us here a little more about yourself. Anything else you want to add about you, such an amazing man?
Vanda, thank you very much. I am a self-made business owner, entrepreneur. I went to a junior college to play basketball and a state college, so I do not come from higher academia. I barely graduated from college, was not a top-tier student. By the time I graduated from college, I was already a full-fledged alcoholic addict.
Oh,
I was a top-tier high school athlete, and as I said, an average student, and played college basketball. That was my aspiration. By the time I'd entered college, I was already a drug addict, alcoholic. My career got derailed by my junior year. I barely graduated from college, waited tables, bartended, didn't really have any career aspirations except one, and that was to be a millionaire. I did not want to have a job. I did not want to work in corporate America. I wanted to sell real estate, insurance. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I knew that I did not want to have a real job. And so I bounced around my 20s and never really accomplished anything in my 20s except be a very, very rock bottom addict.
wow.
I ended up being a drug addict, drug dealer, and ended up hitting rock bottom at 31 years old. And you met me shortly after that. I ended up hitting rock bottom in Stockton, California at 31 years, 11 months, and 17 days. I got clean and sober in Stockton, California, and started rebuilding my life. For me, sobriety was a reprieve. It was like a second chance in life, and I was not going to blow it. And so at 32 years old, I was a sales professional selling Yellow Page advertising in the San Joaquin Valley. Yellow Pages, Vanda.
Right. I know, right?
Back in the day. And I started my own business relatively soon after that. And it took me 8 years. And after 8 years of up and down, trial and error, I became a millionaire at age 40 and started coaching clients in 1998. So I spent 9 years building businesses before it ever really clicked for me like that. I was not an overnight success.
Oh, that's for sure. And you've been, it's such an amazing path, right? And you had a lot of the suffering, a lot of the things that you teach today, Jeff. Some of the things you went through, and I met you in Stockton. I helped you to in real estate as well. Remember those days?
I do. You were a top tier realtor when I was telling my wife my history of knowing you. Used to play basketball with the men and hold your own. You were a very good basketball player. It was 9 men and you, Vanda, at Quail Athletic Club. You were crushing it.
I appreciate it. I had a scholarship in basketball, right? 3 times champion basketball. So I was greening here when you said you want to play basketball. And I had the pleasure of playing with the guys and going to real estate in our area and become, yes, the top agent in Stockton, also in the Central Valley, and meet you and help you with your process of buying homes and getting some of your books and readings. I really admire you. And that's one of the reasons I brought you here. So my tribe, all the real estate agents here. And by the way, Jeff, right here, listen to us. We have people brand new in the business, people 40 years old plus in the business, veterans, and people who have challenges, who had difficulties with, hard moments with anxiety and depression, and maybe a little bit too much alcohol to deal with the problems of real estate. So I wanted you to talk all about that. And I wrote here some questions. I want to
say one thing though.
Please.
You were so successful that you were intimidating to me back then. Like 34 years ago, I was like, oh my God, Vanda Martin. She's everywhere. She's on all the signs and all the billboards. So I've known you 34 years, Vanda. That's amazing.
Amazing. And you've been also always an inspiration for me. Like I said, even when I was thinking about being a speaker, when I was thinking about being a business coach and help others to grow as well, like what you do, reading your books and seeing what you did. And after all your challenges, it's really brilliant, really amazing. So all of you guys and girls, superstars in real estate, listening today, please pay attention, stay here with us, because he's going to give you so many strategies, as I call the gold. The gold is to get you to become even more focused and central, I should say.
The golden rule, Vanda.
The golden rule. I love that. Look at that. The golden rule. So Jeff,
what questions you have for me today, Vanda?
I put here, you are a let go expert. Can you offer some insight on the skill of letting go for all the real estate agents here that have difficulty letting go and passing over the rejections and the setbacks, et cetera, et cetera?
Okay, letting go is 2 words, let go. And those are the 2 of the most misunderstood words in the English language. And there's 2 other words that I bring into the equation of letting go. And those 2 words are the payoff. Mm-hmm. Recreate a similar situation to fulfill a neurochemical craving that they're emotionally addicted to. They do the same thing over and over in jobs, business, and relationships, not really understanding why they do what they do, is they end up disappointed. They recreate the same situation and just didn't work out for me. I couldn't find any buyers. It was so difficult. There were so many agents. The market was so tough. Oh, don't forget, Vanda, 2008. I mean, right. Sometimes if you heard the term 2008, well, not everyone went out of business in 2008. Many people flourished in 2008. 2008 was a $3 million year for me as a coach.
Right.
It was what it was, but letting go is what it means in context, in science, is the separation between the feelings and the events that shape them. So if you live in anxiety, fear, and doubt frequently, or you're overwhelmed and you're unorganized and you're undisciplined, and you find yourself waking up in anxiety, going to bed in anxiety, and then you're worried and you worry about the future that hasn't happened, well, that's where a lot of the world is right now. And in today's world, it's important, if you're a direct sales professional, real estate, insurance, whatever it is, it's important that you understand that your market share is just as good as anyone else's. Mm-hmm. Your responsibility to be able to find the listings, to find the clients, to find the opportunities. I coach real estate agents myself all over the United States, in Tampa, in Florida, in New York, I have a young man right now, 28 years old, and what many people would be considered a challenging market, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He's 28 years old, having a 7-figure year, 7 figures at 28.
Awesome.
His coach when he was 20, but he doesn't let the circumstances rob him of the opportunity. And that's what many people do, is they have a story they hold on to, and they perpetuate that story over and over because of the events that shape the feelings. And when it comes to the skill of attraction, people don't understand that attraction is a science. It's not just a law. The spiritual community likes to go, the law of attraction. Well, that's
Right.
sounds nice and airy-fairy, but the reality of it is attraction is an absolute skill, because you will attract your reality, people in situations, based on your word choices, the way you communicate, the way you do or don't articulate, and most importantly, the energy that you transmute. So if you're in scarcity, lack, poverty consciousness, or if you're worried, overwhelmed, overweight, holding on to the past, worried about the future, and worried about regret from the past and anxiety of the future, well, you can't possibly articulate the communication and language that a top-tier buyer is looking for. So that
So true.
buyer is going to gravitate to someone who speaks that same language, not because they're wealthy, but because they're conscious. And so you're either going to be in consciousness or you're going to be in anxiety, fear, and doubt. In a gray world, this becomes black and white. You're either in consciousness or you're in anxiety.
So true. So
You're going to have average results.
so true, right? Nobody wants average results here. We don't want that for you. And at the end of the day, you have to decide where you're going to be. I love that. In letting go of the past so you can create your future, right, Jeff?
Exactly.
Letting go so you can determine how you want it to grow. And I love that what you do, and we know each other for so long, and we respect each other. We're in the same industry, and we know there's plenty of business for everyone out there in the world. I know, for example, today I did a reel on Instagram, and it went out a little bit ago. Is release your butt, and I said it's not your cute little ass, it's your butt, your stories you've been telling to yourself over and over and over. And you speak in my language here, my darling. You speak in my language.
Butt is a 3-letter word, B-U-T. So like, here's what I know you and I have, is you have a short memory. We have a long memory for people we love and experiences and people in our homeland. You know, I went to Brazil in 1985, and I remember going to Disco Help.
I remember
For that.
you
I drove
told me that.
Mama Shope. I have a memory for that. But where I have a really short memory is about my past. So the conversation I had 5 minutes ago with someone who didn't buy, that's goodbye. That's not, you didn't buy, so that's goodbye. I understand that. So people get so hung up on following up with people.
Is it true, right?
The follow up, the fortune's in the connection. That's where the fortune is. It's either there is a connection or there isn't. They're a qualified buyer or they're not qualified. And so many people get so attached. That's what it is. So letting go is this term. It's called non-attachment, not attachment. Detachment, it comes from anger. So detachment, oh, fine, I'll just never talk to you again. Non-attachment is, I understand timing isn't right for you. I'm going to go ahead and let you go. Get back to me when it's good for you. That's a short memory. And it's, you learn intuitionally where to devote your energy and time. Because when you're able to let go, you're able to separate your feelings from the facts. So when you're able to do that, then you're not attached to outcomes. Now here's a key energy that we're just so groomed to be in grief. Today is the 10th anniversary of the passing of my dog Fido. Today is the 25th anniversary. I mean, we spend so much time in grief, it just takes us down to rock bottom.
Yeah, it steals our energy.
Yes, we spend time in grief, apathy, rejection, abandonment, resentment, anger, hate, and other energies that most of society holds on to, which what that does is it creates brain fog.
Right.
The back of your brain is your hippocampus. That's your memory. So this is why many people don't have a memory, because they're in trauma-based mind control. They've been violated, sexually abused, physically abused, emotionally abused, and they hold on to these feelings, not knowing what to do with them other than eat, procrastinate, avoid. And this is what happens to so salespeople that have potential, they spend so much time getting ready to get ready that they never produce.
So true. So true. They paralyzed and then ruminating about the stuff that didn't serve them instead of letting go and starting fresh. And you say now the great things, and I hope you guys understand that. And the strategies for everything, the strategy, there's way to break those patterns and change and go to another level, right? So Jeff, you had all these challenges, and share here with all those amazing agents out here, my beautiful tribe here, our tribe that I'm sharing with you as well. Some of the techniques, some of the strategies you use to move fast and go to this next level and have breakthrough instead of being stuck on the step down, on the rejection.
Golden rule number one, always focus on the solution, not the problem. That's rule number one. Most of the world focuses on the problem. They dwell on it. They want to talk about it. They want to ruminate on it.
So true.
Solution. So I have been so financially challenged, $100,000 in credit card debt, 1.5 million in real estate debt. I'm free of all debt, no bankruptcies, no asking for forgiveness on a loan. I did the good old fashioned thing, created profit and paid it off. I mean, that was the problem was to dwell on the, oh my God, it's so bad. No, the rule number one, focus on the solution. Rule number two, create results in relaxed energy. You cannot create the results you seek in high anxiety. You have to be able to let go. You have to be able to focus on today. That's what you focus on. You focus on who's your leads today. What did I do today? Who did I communicate with? Who did I speak with? What action did I take that leads to a result? So that it's live in the solution, create results in a relaxed body. And when you're finished with the day, let it go.
Let it go.
On to today in your rest. Because if you do, then it becomes sleep and you toss and turn and you wake up with a neck and headache, overwhelmed, worry. And then that's where most people start off. They don't have a routine. They don't have a system. They don't have a method. They're unorganized. They're overwhelmed. I mean, if you want to be a 7-figure income earner, which is possible in today's world in real estate, and I mean, the proof is out there.
Right.
There's plenty of agents that achieve 7 figures in their first 2, 3, 4, and 5 years. Why not you? I mean, why not me? Why not now? So
exactly.
To be comfortable with money. If you're selling a dream, you have to be able to have dreams of your own. But if you don't have clearly defined goals, how do you expect to attract people who have them? If you don't have clarity and you don't have a definite purpose, then that just leaves you to the average person. So those are some insights that I recommend people start to gravitate to.
I love it. I love it. Great stuff. Again, we speak the same language. We speak about success, about growth, breakthrough, and what holds you back. And it's so true. I always tell everyone, listen, the only time I go to the past is to celebrate some memories and from a place of love and appreciation, like from my family.
Gratitude,
the only time, gratitude, completely flooded my heart of gratitude. The only time I go to the future is to plan from a place of compelling vision, of excitement, of passion. I stay in the present working on, and that's what we're working on, right? So I put here, we all require customers, clients, and teammates. Can you offer some insights on how we can improve our ability to attract? And I believe you're already going that direction, right? By manifesting and being the person. Tell me more.
Golden rule: know who you're seeking to attract.
Your avatar.
If you're dating, you don't want to just go out and date any old woman. I mean, who do you deserve to attract? I mean, who is your ideal soulmate? It's the same situation. In business, who is your ideal candidate? Who's your ideal customer? Well, it's not going to be someone who has a bad credit score. It's not going to be someone that you spend a lot of time with. You want someone who's your ideal candidate. And so you're talking about the law of the few. But if you're an influencer, an affluencer, and you have that ability, you'll be able to attract those people. Meetup groups, social media, branding, writing content, write content directed at the person seeking to attract. Know who your client is. Most people don't have any idea who their ideal client is. You don't want just someone who qualifies for the home. You want someone who's going to love that house, someone who's going to, it's going to be an easy transaction. When someone
So true.
me to be their coach, if you have a lot of challenges, you get a lot of drama, adios. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for someone who sees my value, hires me like this, that I can connect with like this, that's going to refer me clients. I mean, I'm very clear on who I'm looking for as my ideal candidate.
That's so true. I love that. And it's what we teach our clients too, you know, have clarity. Who is your avatar? What do you want to expect? Set expectation. Today I was coaching my VIP clients and going exactly over this. Unless you know, if you don't know what you want, how you're going to attract, how you're going to even help them. So super, super important point. So I know that you got so much in the brilliant mind of yours. So what would be like one major advice you give to a real estate agent right now who's trying to stay strong and positive in this market and do it to succeed? What would be one thing that you share with us, Jeffrey?
Well, the most important skill that I can teach anyone, whether you're a salesperson, business owner, is understand the skill of letting go. Letting go is a skill, and it means separate your feelings from the events that shape them. So it means that you have a short memory about the circumstances that happen, and you don't take it personally. And that you learn how to articulate your feelings into words in a manner that's effective so that you can let go. Letting go is your ability to let. So if you feel angry that someone didn't buy from you, accept anger, but don't hold on to it. Don't deny the feeling. Or if you feel rejected, understand that the client didn't reject you, they didn't buy from you.
Exactly.
Made a mistake, own the mistake. So that's practice forgiveness. Be grateful. But most importantly, learn how to let go. Learn how to separate your feelings from the events that shape them. Those words have no context until you actually integrate those words of letting go. So an affirmation that I'll leave for your audience is, so I use it every day myself. It's breathe, release, let go. So by saying this several times over the course of a day, I'm actually, through auto-suggestion, training my mind-body connection, which is your limbic brain and your gut. Right. And this is your prefrontal cortex. That's where you discern and decide. So you're teaching yourself to let go by breathing, releasing, and letting go.
I love it. I love it. And that's exactly what we teach them too. And I love that you are reinforcing that behavior and the thought, having the day, having the special morning routine and having the strategies that's going to make you win. I know you have to go. You have a lot of things to do today. So tell me here, first of all, how our wonderful people can reach out to you or follow you?
I'm on all social media, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. You can find me very easily, YouTube. I've been on social media since the day it opened, 2007. So Jeffery is Jeffery Combs. You can find me easily on all the social media sites. I offer free 20-minute coaching sessions. If you've ever considered coaching, you can find me there. You can fill out a survey and I'll get back to you within 24 hours. I'm easy to find on all the social media.
I appreciate it. We are here to help with this. Like I said, so much to learn, so much to do, so much to improve, and so much business for everyone. So thank you for sharing here. Thank you for speaking my language here so they can hear too that, hey, this is what we talk about. This is exactly.
Before we go, I want to endorse you, all right? So for your audience, for your tribe that's watching, I was just barely out of rehab when I used to watch your real estate signs. So I used to watch you play basketball. You were very iconic in Stockton, California. I used to look up to you and like, oh my God, this woman, you were very successful then, even more successful now. It's my privilege to think I was like living in a little apartment, 400 square foot apartment over off Ben Holt, right off the freeway. You know, that is little in the ghetto over there. And I went from there to where I can be on a Zoom with you. I mean, dreams can come true. That was 32 years ago. I was living there. I was making like $3,000 a month, barely getting by.
And look at you are right now, an amazing entrepreneur, a great millionaire, coaching some great people like I do now. And for me, it's a pleasure to have you here because you are an example that dreams do come true. Just like me, came here to this country, $500 in my pocket, no English, nada. nothing. And if I can become a top agent in the world, anybody can. So thank you so much for your time, my friend. You are wonderful, and we're going to do more things together and love to see you more often. So appreciate your time.
My wife's Brazilian,
Say again.
My wife's Brazilian.
I know your wife
My
is
wife
Brazilian.
is Brazilian.
And she's gorgeous. And
Have a great afternoon. Thank you very much. Have a great afternoon.
Thank you too. Bye-bye. Okay, superstars, as you can see, Jeff had to run for a very important appointment. And today, I hope you use that strategy of letting go, not ruminating, not being stressed out for things you have no more control, and start over fresh every day. So thank you for being here. I'll see you next time. Do me a favor, share this video with someone that wants to start fresh every day. Know a strategy, especially of letting go. Anyone who's ruminating, because every day you have a decision to make. How are you going to show up? So show up strong with a lot of strength, a lot of confidence and energy. So thanks again. And I see you next time.